Alright, welcome to another rendition of Choir Boys Cutlery. Now I just stopped here at the WD. I got to head to that haunted ass church. So I stopped by WD in Green Cove, talked to all the 12-year-olds in there that were checking you out. You know, I got upset earlier today at the store. Took a lot of flack for that. That's okay, son. That's not the first crippled person I've been mean to, okay? I don't make a habit of it. I'm just not gonna take it. Old Scabber, I'm shallow and petty. Y'all should know that by now. What I got for you today, I know that camera's moving, probably make you seasick. It's about to wear me out, son. What I got for you today is the LUZON. It is a ridiculously large folder from Cold Steel. Now, what I'm gonna do with this now, this one, son, I've debated, showing y'all, debated, because this one has that 8CR13 MOV made in China. I'm just torn on the whole China thing, man. Look, it's my money. I'll spend it where I like the shape of the knife. And the sharpness, I sharpened it up pretty good. And I'm the world's worst knife sharpener. Y'all hear me? Now, since everybody was saying, Scab, you got to get out and cut more. It's got to be more exciting. Yeah, it's hot as balls. Y'all see how much I sweat? I take like 4 water pills. Blood pressure, my blood pressure right now is like 190 over 105. I ain't even kidding. That's low. Scab, you got to get to the doctor. So I'm gonna cut through this weekend, and if I live, you know, it's probably gonna be it for a while. Y'all can go back and listen to old Scab's fun story time. You say, kind of mad, ain't you, Scab? Yeah. This is my great uncle Sven Baldwinson, famous Viking, traveled up the thing there. Thought y'all'd like to meet Uncle Sven there. This was the hammer he carried, just in case you're wondering. Big hammer back there. Y'all see that? That's old Sven's hammer. I got this one when I was a little inebriated. That's, you know, whatever. And I got this one, Aces and Eights, Dead Man's Hand. Beautiful, beautiful work. My boy Josh Boatman did that. I am pulling the Uncle Rico on here, giving a flex, you know, give you that. Since I hadn't worked out in about 7 years. Back to the deal. The LUZON. 6-inch blade, okay? There's really no ricasso on here, so we got a 6-inch blade. Now here's the butt kicker on this deal. This handle's 7 inches. That's 13 inches right here. 13 inches of what? That's right, kids, death and destruction. Now, this knife right here, the RECON TANTO, RECON Scout. Listen, son, I've never cared much for a Tanto. I love the RECON series. I got 3 or 4 of them SRKs. Megatron got me the SR1, the folder, for my birthday. Awesome knife. I've got the RECON Scout that will be coming up out at WO Steel. But what I want to do is kind of a comparison, a little side by side of the RECON Scout against the LUZON. You say, Scab, you can't do that. The LUZON is a folder. Scout's fixed blade. Scout's, see how thick that thing is, huh? Scout's 3/16 thick. I'm not from Europe. I ain't doing millimeters. I know it shocks y'all that I ain't from Europe. This one's an 1/8. So you got a 16th difference. Here's why we're doing the comparison, folks. Let me see what this elongated clip point here. I wanted to see that. Now, see the top, see the spine, right, y'all? We got the fuller. Got the fuller here. See that elongated clip point there? That was 8 millimeters. You think you're doing? Shut up. That's a 3.5 inch elongated clip point. Y'all hear me? So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna face this down a little bit where you can get a good view here. Now, let's do this. The water bottle test. It's a big test. Everybody likes this test. Let's do this, okay? First one, let's take the LUZON. Look at him. Look at that. Pretty good. I mean, that's just a quick whip it slash thing there. Shit. That was one of my real propels. Good Lord. Okay. Next up, water bottle. Recon Scout Tanto. We ready? Let's do it. Note the form. Note the time I'm taking. I'm going to hit it about here. Or I'm going to swing. I'll probably hit it here, knock the cap off. Ready, steady, go. All right. I believe that was another one of my good propels. I swear. Anyway, I think what we got, guys, is about the same penetration, about the same cut. Let me try a little bit of this here. Yep, that was a propel. Let's look at them. All right, let's look at this one. Look at that. Look at that. Now, Recon Scout wins. And I tried to keep it even. I've got no dog in this fight. What I will tell you and what I truly believe is this. If you like a particular knife a little better than another one, I think sometimes we subconsciously, you know, make it try to fit our thing. And I'm telling y'all just honest to God's truth, I love that Recon. I may have got a little better swing on it. I don't know. Let's call it 50-50. Let's do that, okay? Now, next test we got is just overall, just kind of sharp ability. I made that up. Ready? Recon Scout. Wapow! 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 LUZON. Wapow! 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 Not a bad cut. This LUZON's been through the work sharp. You can tell it was one of the first ones that went through the work sharp because I screwed the tip up. Pro tip, kids. If you get a work sharp, go buy you some gas station knives and try it. That's wasn't but 35, 40 bucks. That's still 35, 40 bucks. And it's you know, nothing wrong with the LUZON. Okay. Go back to the Recon. About cut my thumb slap off, son. I'm gonna tell you this, just honest to God. In this particular test, the Recon wins because this is Cold Steel's edge. This is the manufacturer's edge. I haven't touched it, and it's pretty even. Let me tell y'all something. And I know I go off on little tangents and all that. Some of y'all get on there, and I've noticed in reviews, like on Amazon and stuff, I'll see this. As the owner of many fine knives, I was highly disappointed. See, this is y'all talking. I was highly disappointed in the blade geometry of my $25 Colt. Shut up. Okay? One, you ain't got many fine knives if you bitching about blade geometry on a $25 knife. Okay? Okay? Let's you understand where I'm coming there from there, Bo Randall? You know, listen, Randall is my grill knife. Let me go ahead and say that up front. I will have one, Lord willing. And Megan never finds out. All right. So, I'd say right now, I'm leaning more towards the Recon Scout. Now, it's tough. You say, well, Scab, why in the world would you compare a folder with a fixed blade? Well, here's why. On this LUZON, see this mechanism right here? This is a liner lock knife. I don't like liner locks, but then again, they don't like me. What this does, guys, look in there, see if you can get it. This phone should autofocus. If it don't, well, you can pretend like it does. Y'all can spend the 35 bucks to get you one, see what I'm saying. When you push this lock up, watch. Now, just like everything else Cold Steel, son, it's tough. There you go. All right, the lock is not engaged. Get a view of that. Liner lock, see the liner lock. Let's engage that lock. Okay. What happens very simply very, very simply, is when this lock comes up, it slides up and it holds this liner in place, thereby, ergo, ipso facto, making it a fixed blade. Now let's do this last test. Move some of this out of the way. I should have been doing this while I was running my mouth. Well, we'll just set it up here. All right. Okay, now this is what y'all been wearing me out about. Le watermelon. Now, each knife will get one swing. Okay, LUZON goes first. I do a lot of backhand because when I come like this, I'm practicing on this, but I have a real habit of hooking, you know, like pulling in. So let's go with a backswing. Ready? Okay. Yeah, I mean, it. You know, here's what I can tell you. Let's hold it like this so you can see on the swing, and I'm not pushing at all. It's got 6 inches in there. Pretty good cut, pretty good depth. We got our this thing. Helps when you do it like you're supposed to. Okay, about 3.5. So 3.5 deep into that. Or for some of my European fans, 9 millimeters deep into the thing, and about 7 inches from here to here. It's on. If I hit you with it, you're dead. Okay. Through dealing. So let's do this. It wouldn't be fair to hit the same one. So 1 second. I got another one. Okay. Now we're going to go with the RECON Scout TANTO. Here we go. Ready? Steady. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think we got the penetration. Well, I'd be telling you a lie. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Son. Now you talking about a swing from a guy that really don't know what he's doing. Oh, you can say that again. 9.5 inch on the millimeter. Diameter. 6 inches, same thing. So I got the full blade, all 6 inches. And I'm gonna tell you something on that thickness. That's where that thickness comes in. You can clearly see the gap here. There's this gap. Place my hands so, oh, you're squeezing it down. Nope, see that? See that? Incredible. Now y'all all remember my favorite piece, because we're going to wrap it up right here. I love you. God knows I do. 22 veterans a day commit suicide. I'm going to say it, son. I don't care if I make 1 million videos. That means I'll said it 1 million times. Let's put an end to it. Sometimes, folks, feet's got to hit the floor. We just got to do stuff. We got to be talking to these veterans. We got to see what they need. We got to listen to them. Okay? I love y'all. Addiction sucks ass. I've been there. I've laid there on the floor, hurting. I've been up all night, sweating, praying to God the sun will come up. I know where you've been. That's not just me running my mouth. My mama, who's one of the smartest women, and I mean that, on the face of this planet. I've listened to her my whole life. Mama, I know you don't watch these. Thank the Lord sometimes. I love you. My mama has always said, a lot of smart stuff, but she said, son, now if you do these videos and put yourself out there, it is what it is. You put yourself out there. So I understand what I'm doing. I understand what I'm putting up. But now y'all listen to me. You understand me. And I'm not going to get mad. Well, I'm already mad. If you got something to say to me, if you don't like what I got to say, don't go running to my mama. I'm 50 years old, got 2 grandkids and a grown son, and have handled my shit since I was 18 years old. The way I act is not representative of my parents. They're 2 of the best people on this planet. That's just a little sidebar. 27 inches and a half of death. I love y'all. Watch y'all. Is that what you wanted, Casey Renee? Love y'all. Get gone.